Today we are headed somewhere new, specifically Mount Apatite, which is supposed to be a pretty cool spot to ride in the Lewiston-Auburn area. I'm going to be taking it pretty chill. My rib is, I now know it's not cracked, which is great, but it is bruised, and it still hurts, and I definitely don't want to make it worse. Or at least I don't want to make it too much worse. But I do want to keep riding. This is Mount Apatite. This does not have any of the mountain bike trail names on it, so we might need to do a little bit of trail forking here. Like a lot of Maine trail systems, what you see on the posted maps and what's on trail forks are pretty different. And I'll admit, I had some trouble getting my bearings at first. Trail forks again. But let's skip over that and get right to the good stuff, because this place is pretty awesome. We'll start with the signature trail. This is a flowy blue trail that's definitely Apatite's showpiece, at least from a mountain biking perspective. Why am I being stupid? No jumping. No trying to jump. Stop being an idiot. It's machine built and it has berms, jumps, and rollers like you'd expect of any machine built flow trail. But what I like about it is that it's not just those things. It also has a little bit of tech, some mini rock rolls, and a varied enough grade that you can actually ride it in either direction and have a good time. Although the north to south direction that I'm showing here probably has more downhill. It also feels and looks pretty natural for a trail that's machine built. The entire trail rolls through pretty thick woods, and even out here on a weekend afternoon in summer, I didn't run into another soul on this trail. Admittedly, it was really humid. That seems to be the theme of Maine's summer this year. But I think it's kind of rare to get a machine-built flow trail that also feels like a nature experience, and this one is both. In case the tone of my voice or the slow speed of my riding isn't conveying it properly, let me just make this perfectly clear. This might be my favorite trail I've ridden so far. It's really, really good. Oh, glorious. What is just a beautiful trail. The signature trail alone makes Mount Apatite absolutely worth a visit, and I'm already desperate to go back and hit it again with more speed. But there's plenty of other cool stuff too. This is Gretel, a blue trail in the park's south end that's much more natural and definitely more XC than downhill. It reminds me a bit of Bradbury, but less rooty and eroded. And there's some scenery that's pretty unique. And this is Hansel, another pretty mellow techy blue trail that's got a fairly similar feel. These aren't going to offer much for adrenaline junkies, but if you're looking for a fun day out in the woods on your bike, what more could you want? Whew. Cool little spot. Ooh. narrow crossing. It looks like this must have been a military installation. So many of these old signs around here. Hard to know what they indicate at this point. I guess a ghost king lives here. It's pretty awesome. I skipped plenty of trails, but I definitely also need to mention Blue, a blue trail with blue blazes. Blue is a big loop trail that circles most of the park, with lots of ups and lots of downs. Caution Hill. Boy, that describes every trail in here. It's a little techy in spots, but there's plenty of fun to be had here. Enjoying some fun downhills, but you do pay for them. Hey look, it's more climbing. Be warned, if you do it clockwise, near the end of your loop, you'll encounter what feels like a pretty endless climb. Oh my God, you. Or at least it did for me at the end of a long, humid afternoon of riding. How is this trail just all uphill? I'm gonna get to the top of this and there's just gonna be a 500-foot cliff straight down. Pro line. But put in the effort and you'll be rewarded with some nice downhill as a kicker. Well, there's the downhill. Jesus. Ask and ye shall receive.
I'm just really trying to leave a mark. We tired of being who they say we are. That's the time we gon' take a fall. Always be real, we don't fake it all. Tired of 9 to 5. Just make enough to survive. Only living on the weekends. You really thinking that's why I'm alive? Listen, not the scenes, time to live my dreams, do the things.
Alright folks, well that was Mount Apatite. Hell of a trail system here. I didn't ride everything, but yeah, super fun. Signature trail, 100% deserves that name. 100% will be back. Love it.